How are you doing today? Good, good. Where are you from? Okay. Good to know. And you live in India now? Mhm. You live in India now also? Okay. So why did you decide to take English lessons on Verbling? Okay. Mhm. Okay, great. So you are just finishing your college now and hoping to go and to get a job. Okay. Okay. All right. What type of engineering? Okay. Okay, great. Great. And do you hope to work in a company that is international or that uses English regularly? Hmm. Yeah. Okay. 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 Good. So how often do you use English now? Hmm. Okay. 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 So yeah, everyone around you speaks English, but you don't know? No? Okay. Okay. All right. And do you try to maybe listen to some podcasts or watch YouTube or series in English? Hmm. Yeah. What is his name again? Okay. Jay. Have I heard of Jay Shetty? Ah, yes. Yeah. Oh, when I see his face, I've seen him in lots of places. Okay. Good. Okay. Okay, good. Good. That's really good. That'll be really helpful to have some consistent listening practice and to practice in your own time. That's good. Do you have any sort of like goals with a time limit, right? So when you start these applications for jobs, when would you like to kind of reach some language goals? How much time do you have? Okay, good to know. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So how many lessons per week do you think you have time for? Mhm. Okay. Okay, cool. Mhm. Okay. Okay, good. So it's about the interview. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. Good. So all right. So I'll give you feedback like in toward the end of the lesson today to tell you about like how often because I'm listening to you trying to figure out your level and also yeah, that sounds good to me. Okay. So you said that you listen to these podcasts and read some books. Do you like to read in general? Is that a hobby for you? You cannot miss this fight. Oh, interesting. What is that about? Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Okay. So you have a lot of interests with types of books that you read, but you like to kind of follow some people who've made something or to see. Mhm. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's okay. How about with like movies or TV? Do you watch things? No. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So what are your studies like right now? What are some of the classes that you're taking? What are some of the things that you're working on? Mhm. Yeah, you have no energy. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, that's a busy day. Mhm. Busy for your brain. Yeah, yeah. Good. Good. And do you have free time on the weekends to do anything? Good, good. That's good. Yeah, good. Yeah, and just start hiking. That's great. That seems like a good way to unwind after a busy week. And that's good that you have that's available outside of the city that you can head to the outskirts. Froze for a second. Oh, there you are. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Nice. So what city do you live in India? Okay. Okay. And how is everything going there now with the pandemic and everything? Is it a little bit better? Good. Good. That's good to know. And do you work like with your classes and the lecture? Is it all online? Okay. Yeah. Wow. And before that, would you go to campus, like to the college? Yeah. Okay. Which do you prefer? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. To have the opportunity to stay home if you don't feel like going. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah. Great. So let's talk about these like potential jobs, right? That you're looking into. What are some of the like ideal situations for you? What would be your ideal job out of college? Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Wow, yeah. So you have a few different interests that you might be able to get into. Um, do you think you would ever study business? Yeah, like, so you're talking about like more kind of business related jobs. Is that something that you're interested in? Would you ever go to? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. Inspiration. Yeah, like it inspires you, or yeah, yeah, you could say that. Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it, to see something come out of nothing. Okay. I currently live in London in the UK. I'm from the US. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Oh, cool. So do you manufacture, like, in the well, typically, like, in the school, would you build wow. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Yeah, that's amazing. It's a good opportunity. Have you ever taken an ATV or vehicle that you've built and ride it? Oh, wow. That's great. Is that, like, a passion for you? Like, vehicles and driving and yeah? Oh, cool. Do people go racing, around where you live? Do you ever have, like, races off-road? No. Mhm, mhm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I understand. It's like in an organized kind of, competition. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. It's, like, more about the vehicles probably than the driver. Yeah. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, so you have to find all of the, like, alternate methods to optimize the vehicle outside of the engine. Yeah, very cool. That sounds like fun. It's probably, like, fun to work with the teams and to try to make something great, right, together. Yeah, sorry, say that again, to work completely and it topped off. Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow, okay. So it's a very busy job to have. Okay. Yeah, of course. Can't be in the lab. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Before the pandemic, did you travel much? Like, have you ever visited? Yeah? Yeah? Where have you been? Mhm. Yeah? Mhm. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good, change for in temperature. How do you typically, get around in India? Like, with, transportation, will you take a airplane, or are there many trains? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Mhm. It's not as cheap as trains. Yeah. 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 Yeah, trains are pretty nice. It's my favorite form of transportation, actually, to take a train. I prefer, well, it depends where it is, I guess, because sometimes, for example, I took a train in Germany, and it was so interesting just looking out the window the whole time, like seeing very small villages, and you get to see a lot from the ground level. Um, so yeah, yeah, it is, it is. Are there any countries in Europe that you would like to visit? France? Oh, 1 second, I can't hear you. Oh, yes, I can hear you. Yeah. Santorini in Greece, right? Yeah. Yeah, there are, yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's interesting, and also that you can have the small countries, but culturally so different, right? Food is different, the people are different. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Wait until the job and then the first vacation after the job. Would you ever want to work for, like, a company that has you travel for work? Would you enjoy that? No. One thing at a time. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's fair. Yeah. No, that's a good point. Mhm. You like your routines and your system. Mhm. Yeah, that's understandable. Okay, so before we run out of time, just to talk about the English lesson a bit more, like after listening to you, I can feel you getting like more comfortable with your English, right? Just over 30 minutes because you probably, just are warming up, getting more comfortable with speaking. Um, and yeah, so I'm hearing that you understand me pretty well, right? Do you understand when I speak? Good. Okay, very good. That's important. Okay, good. Okay, good. So I think what we need to work on with if we've got this like 45 days, right, to get ready for that interview situation, that we can focus on like three main things. One of them would be pronunciation. Um, and this is because I think that your level is quite high. You know how to express yourself. But sometimes when we make a really small change in pronunciation, it can make it like boost your level to anyone listening to you by a lot, right? And it's also really common. Like I've had many students from India that it's just common to speak English with the Hindi accent to it, and that it's more comfortable. So we can work on that for sure. Yeah. Okay, okay, so expand the vocabulary a bit. Just that you feel like you're empty of them, right? Yeah. Okay, no problem. I mean, that happens in general, right? So that's really common. And we'll, I want to give you lots of like even the filler words, right? Like saying like or something like that, or we have you'll hear me use them all the time. So try to pick up on and notice those little filler words because that can make you really confident in those moments and feel like you're not choosing each individual word, that it's kind of flowing a little bit more. And something as far as like grammar that we can focus on is prepositions. So this is like one, I don't think that we need to get completely technical with grammar, because I think that you're past that level. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So that would be the only thing I would suggest for you to like think about is when you're using phrasal verbs, right? And just deciding which preposition to use. So that would be something that we would just talk about, right? Um, and uh, uh, um, and the other thing would be finding different ways to say the same thing, right? So that's really good practice because you want to feel like you don't just have like one option all the time. So we'll practice with that in that interview situation, talking about your experience working on that team, talking about your interests academically, personally, and just finding different perspectives to come from. Um, Giving you different like natural phrases that we use in English, and yeah, just we'll just completely build up to make that interview process as comfortable as possible for you. Okay. And is there anything else you want to let me know, like about your learning process, like how you learn? Is there anything that, with your experience, is really useful or helpful with practicing English? Okay. Yeah. So I think that with like uh 2 per week would be a good amount. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that would be a good amount, definitely. Especially if you continue with the listening to podcasts and maybe just doing some practice, like writing some things down during the week. But I think 2 per week would be plenty, would be good for you to improve in 45 days. Okay. Do you have any other questions for me or anything? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I think you can get to 10 package, a package of 10. Mm. Okay, good. Well, if you think of anything or have any questions with scheduling, just write me a message. Okay? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, then I will see you soon. Have a good day. Take care. All right. Bye bye.